If you're a regular watcher, you might notice some few different things here on the overlay. I redesigned my overlay a bit to kind of make better use of the space. Just keeping with my pile of cats theme here. Because the thing with the iPad screen is it's not like the Switch screen where it'll take up more space, so I have to fill the sides of the screen there. I also have a little Pixel cat pal whose name is Pixel that's using the Pando extension on Twitch. I thought I would try it out, see how it goes. There's all kinds of like AI text-to-speech stuff you can do with it. I have that turned off, at least for now. Just want to keep it simple for now. Like it'll at least like, you know, greet people in the chat and that sort of thing. And I think once I unlock the ability to have people use bits to do stuff, then it can do things with that as well. So yeah. So say hi to Pixel. He's our little digital friend here, inspired by my trio of orange cats that I have, and we have 5 total. The other 2 are not orange, but you know, that's fine. So tonight, what I'm going to do is draw Twitch emotes, because I realized I can actually have up to 5 free emotes for people at the followers level. Once I get to the affiliate level, then I can do more stuff with that and have more of them for subscribers. But I was toying around with it earlier, like, oh, I should try to come up with something before I start stream, and then I'm like, oh, I should do it on stream because it is an art live stream, and I didn't really have a set thing I wanted to do tonight, so that'll be fun, and we can just kind of come up with something silly. I've never made emotes, but I've been reading up on, you know, sizes and stuff, and you know, basically just drawing simple, funny pictures, which I have no problem doing. Thought it'd be a fun time. Before I forget, we have a new friend introduced to the Daniel J. Hogan Studios roster. This little creepy person who I have not named yet. Their came with the frame name is Hope. You can thank my wife, Steph Joy Hogan. She surprised me with this, mainly because she wanted to get a second Labubu. So I now have my own Labubu, which I will come up with a name for at some point and maybe incorporate into some silly videos somehow. But let's just navigate over here real quick. I don't know. I may not actually be able to talk and like draw and listen to music at the same time. So we'll see. I'm not married to that whole idea. I guess if I get into a groove and just aren't really talking, but I'd prefer to talk. So you know what? We're not going to worry about the music, or at least maybe we'll compromise. I'll find like a classical piano or classical focus thing or something. Maybe then just have it low in the background to help keep me awake. There we go, classical solo piano. There. Okay, that's good. We'll try that. So what I've been reading on Reddit and stuff for tips on how to make emotes is because like with any digital art, because they're getting shrunk down, you want to start with a bigger version. Yeah, Pixel, I know you're asleep. That darn cat. Anyway, you want to start with a bigger version, like the biggest it'll ever be on Twitch will be 112 pixels by 112 pixels. So I did see someone on Reddit actually recommend, what was it? I gotta look at it again. If you're using the Twitch auto scale to handle the final resize, which is likely what I'm going to be doing, they recommend using a 448 by 448 or 896 by 896 canvas. It makes a subtle difference, but you'll get a cleaner downscale using the full. So I guess we'll try that. It definitely makes it a little easier to do it. I guess, let's see what size I want to try with. We'll try 896, see how that goes. 896 by 896. I mean, 600 DPI is probably way more than I need, but we'll just leave it at that. Okay. So for those who don't know, emotes are, I'll throw one in chat here. I actually did make one. Which was just a photo of me. Ah, dang it. No. All right, I'm going to minimize this. Or I can't minimize it. Where, Google Chrome, what are you doing with your, where's your minimize button? That is not what I wanted. All right. But you also got an example of what Pixel does. So, although what it's posting to chat is not showing up on my chat on the what's going out. It shows up on the actual Twitch chat. Whatever. It's whatever. I'm not worried about that. So here's another example of an emote. So, you know, it's an emoji, essentially. Here's one because I follow Jam Cats. Here's one by them. So just little simple fun images. The main key to remember is either, unless I have it fill the whole square, I need to have a transparent background for the PNG. Otherwise, it'll show whatever's in the background. Let's see, I can find a version of that. I think Jamcats had some like that. Oh, wait, let's do. Oh, dang it. Come on. Chat window. Why are you. There we go. There's a couple. So they show up better in the Twitch chat. I do have my chat thing here on my overlay kind of small. So, you know, but if you're like actually on the real Twitch chat, they show up better. So, and because I believe you can use them in any other thing you're on too. So it's like I'm using Jamcats' emotes on my stream. So that's part of the fun. So it's a little simple collectible thing that you can make and have. So, and they can, you know, be different emotions like laughing, angry, whatever, that sort of thing. So I'm just gonna get started here. So because this is, I will admit, first when I was messing around with this earlier, I did try drawing something at 112 pixels by 112 pixels, and that did not work. I haven't done that kind of digital art stuff in a while, so I was a little rusty. But I was like, oh, I quickly remembered, oh yeah, I can't, that's not good. At least not with the brushes I was using. So it's better to make something bigger and shrink it down. Okay, let's see here. Let's go for a pencil. So I'm using Procreate. There we go. That's something a little more. No, I don't like that. All right, never mind. We'll go back to the other library. Yeah. Like, this is how small I had the pencil on. Okay. I mean, I can also do this too. Okay, so I guess keeping with the theme of things, we'll make some simple like orange cat emotes for now, and I can always make more stuff later. Let's see. This is a little thicker than I probably need for a brush, but okay. Hey Bedlam, thanks for stopping by. Thank you. I'm trying to be adorable as much as I can. All right, then we gotta do this. Okay. So we got a sketch here. We'll lock that. So what I have to do here, you can see that the background is currently on. When I go to export it, I'm actually going to turn that off. That's not how it's going to look, obviously, but I'm going to turn that off, and so I get the transparent background. Okay, let's see here. Okay, make sure on the right layer. Always make sure you're on the right layer. Oop, that is. The other tips I was seeing was make sure to have like good thick, like don't go for small details. Go for like thick, bold lines. Keep it simple. And if these don't turn out great, whatever. We'll try again some other time, but it was a easy thing to do on stream, so yeah, I was literally sitting here like hour and a half ago trying to like quickly throw something together, and I'm like, oh yeah, right, I should just do this on stream. So sometimes I forget things. It's all right. And see what we can do here is I can zoom out to kind of get a good idea what it'll look like shrunk down. Let's get rid of the sketch layer too. See how readable that is, the smaller it gets. I mean, good enough. So let's try this. Okay, so that is, sorry. Again, it's been so long since I've done something like this. My brain is having a hard time remembering. Even though the other day I was drawing this whole new overlay, so whatever. Okay, lock our sketch layer. Let's find a nice orange color. Okay. I will say, and maybe I can make one in Clip Studio Paint just to show the different programs. Maybe it's not a bad idea, but the one minor complaint I have about Procreate is when you're exporting stuff, it does not nearly have the robust export options and stuff that like Clip Studio Paint does, which is what I used to make all my comics and stuff in, because it was meant for that kind of stuff. So, but does this look like? Yeah, good enough. Just make this big. Like, I know there's fill options that'll make this faster, but I don't know, part of me kind of likes the hands-on approach. Plus, it's not a very big thing. And I got some of these brushes I paid for, so I might as well use them. Whoops, no, that's all right. This set I actually got is supposed to mimic Posca pens, which is something I do use in real life on some of my art. So it's, I mean, sometimes I just need something like this that is just good for filling stuff in. Okay, actually, we need to do this. I think about it. Always make sure that layer's off, because otherwise you're going to forget about stuff. Whoop. Come on. Like, another trick you can do is have the background off, but you could do another layer like under the sketch or whatever, and just make it a solid color. It's like totally, like, here, I'll show you. Just do something like this. Actually, it doesn't need to be on the sketch, but then like some weird, like, intense neon green or pink or something. Yeah, so like that. Because, if you don't have this, then, obviously the black lines are blending in with the background, which doesn't help. So, but if you do this, you can, because oh yeah, that's not supposed to be pink, and just delete that layer. That was something I used to do when I was coloring comics back in the day. Oop. See, this I could probably, yeah, there we go. Oop. Weird. Now, so this is where I have to be careful because I could actually have that nose and tongue that color. So we'll just make it a little darker. Which again is why if I made it something like a bright neon green that would not be a color I'd be using, then it'd be totally fine. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Get rid of, delete. Okay. Okay, so we're going to, let's see if I can make this work. Share. PNG. I'm going to airdrop it to my Mac Mini. Okay. Oh, untitled artwork. Good job. All right. Well, hang on. Let's put this where it should go first. Make a new folder. Emotes. Oops. And where'd you go? Sorry, you're not getting to see the Mac Mini side of this, but we'll be back to drawing in a second. I'm just going to upload this to Twitch right now and see how this works. So I'm just going to... Okay. And let me zap over to Twitch here. Open slot. External drive here. Go to my Twitch stuff folder. Fortunately, you can't see this side of it. I mean, I could have my Mac Mini on the screen, but it's all right. And yes, I will attribute it to myself. Okay, it's looking good on this end as far as what I can see on the pending approval. Man. All right. I don't know what that means. Maybe because I did the... Let's go back here. Yes, I know this is thrilling content right here, but I'm trying to see if I can make this show up. I don't know why it won't show up right away. All right, well. Oops, that's not what I want. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying pending. Well, that sucks. What? I thought I deleted that one. Delete from library. Delete from library. I added some earlier that were just like photos I had, but I didn't like how they looked, so I don't know why that's pending approval. Well, all right. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I thought I could pop that up right now, but let's see. Nope, it's not showing up there. Okay, well, whatever. We'll keep going and we'll keep an eye on it. Maybe I'll get to share it. I mean, you can obviously see it here on screen. But, I mean, that definitely worked, so. So we'll just keep going. And we'll just duplicate that. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, so we'll do another one here. Okay. All right. So this one, so we'll just clear that. Come on. Unlock. We'll clear that. Let's rename this while I'm thinking of it. Unlock. Clear that. Okay, so now we're back to sure. I'll try that one. So I'm gonna have to put the background back up just to for the short term here. There we go. Okay. So this one we're gonna try to do like a LOL kind of thing, so like a laughing sort of thing. So let's see here. Okay. Could maybe try doing like some simple text too, I suppose. Well, let's that doesn't. Yeah, I'll probably read okay. I just feel like this looks more like a wolf than a cat. That's not gonna matter. Let's do this. Let's change. Oops, forgot about that ear. Okay, so we'll go up to ink now. Sorry, Pixel, not enough people are chatting to keep you interested. This kind of reminds me of designing like small like buttons to sell at shows. Like it's the same concept. It's got to be, you know, it's going to be like this big in real life. So you can't have super detailed things. I'm going to do the text on a different layer. Just for the heck of it. Nose kind of bugs me. Oops. Ah. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's. Okay, now we'll do the text here. I almost never use the straightening things. That's not always not my style per se, but I'll try it for this. There we go. That's kind of nothing like getting down into the pixels here and really shaving stuff off, huh? Seems kind of silly, but it's what you gotta do, you know? Sometimes you gotta zoom all the way in and just chop off a couple pixels because that's how it is. Dang it. Let's try that again. It's going to hit that ear. Dang it. Again, small details no one's going to notice or care about, but, you know, whatever. Okay. So we're going to do this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see if that other one's gotten approved yet. No, I don't know what. I'm going to do a quick search here. See if I can figure out what that means. That's not helpful. Let's see here. Frequently asked questions, maybe. All emotes require manual approval before they can be used on the site. However, instant emote upload is available to Twitch partners in good standing and affiliates that meet criteria. But like, I literally uploaded stuff this afternoon that popped up right away. So I don't know if it's, they must have like some AI thing or something that just like flags certain shapes or something or whatever. Looks like could be a few hours. Okay. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go for it. And if some of them get approved, fine. If not, in the meantime, we can look at like, this is the one I was able to upload that, and that popped up right away. And all it is I'm doing great, Pixel. Thank you for asking. And all this is just a photo of me. Maybe because it doesn't look like anything. Maybe that's why. Because it's just a incredibly pixelated. Like, here's another one by Jam Cats. Cute little thing. Though, again, in my overlay, they don't show up that big. So knowing that now, maybe I'll change that for the future. So we'll see. Learning things every time. Every stream is a new learning experience. Okay. All right, so back to it. Now we're going to color this one. So we're going to do the trick I mentioned last. First, we're going to lock these layers. So I don't forget to do that. Sketch doesn't really matter, but we're going to do we'll call this one BG Fill, because I'm going to turn that off. And then what we're going to do is let's try to find the most obnoxious color I can find. So funny story, this goose palette, actually, you can take a photo into Procreate and use it to generate a palette. And so I took a photo of our cat Goose, and that was some of the color palette it came up with, which was, funny. Here we go. Boom. Perfect. There we go. So let's do this one instead. Yeah. Okay. So the point of this, if you're just joining, is it gives me a background to use because I'm going to not have a background when I export this. So as I'm coloring on top of it, I know what stuff has been colored or not. So let's go back to this. Can I find that orange again? Yes, I can. Will this work? This is probably not going to work. Nope, because I have lines that are not sealed up. There's a way to do that, but I'm not going to worry about it. Library. There we go. Do. Let's get this a little bigger here. Let's fill in some big spaces. So it's looking like, unfortunately, I won't be able to try out the emotes tonight. I might get lucky, but it's looking like I won't be able to, but that's fine. We'll be hopefully able to use them on Tuesday's bonus stream, or hopefully at the latest Wednesday's Stardew Valley stream. So, and these are for anyone who's a follower, can use them. And then once I get, affiliate status and stuff, I can make more for subscribers and that sort of thing. So. Okay, let's just maybe try to find like a little darker. This one I can do this for, though. No. Something's not lined up right then. Let's see. It's not gonna even. What the heck are you doing? There we go. That was weird. Let's do this instead. Just really make it. Dang it. Like, again, I know I can do the drop color thing, but man, my camera, I've just been having all kinds of problems with my camera lately. Actually, that's not even. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I don't know what it was, like some update or something, but my webcam, my MX Brio Logitech camera is like not saving any of the settings that I have from. Oh, that's not good. I don't like that. I didn't realize it kind of does like a layer thing. Well, that is true to the actual pen, but crud. All right, then maybe we won't use this. See, I just want a straight up like marker thing. I mean, again, this is, no one is going to be able to zoom in and see this, but it's getting on my nerves while I'm doing it. So I'm just going to. Okay. Gotta fix some edges here. Still getting used to the new mic setup with this. I mean, I like having the mic on the shock mount and stuff and the boom, but I need to test out some other configurations with it. I mean, it's still better than me having it how I used to have it, where it was just on my desk, like behind my iPad. So it's definitely better than it was. All right. Okay. There we go. That's a little better contrast. What did I do? I mean, not that I care about. The heck? Yeah, it's a little different, but I might have to make that brighter so it stands out a little more. I will say having the, I forgot the, forgot the other tooth. Let's see. Well, I could just have him have one tooth, which is kind of funny. I mean, it's an easy fix. Just gotta go here, unlock. Whoa. Let me go back here, unlock that layer. Go back here. Okay, so that's good. We're gonna make the will this work? No. I needed, there's a way to do that. It's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just so out of practice with Procreate. Oh wait. No, that's right. And remember, the background's not going to be green. It's going to be transparent. Oops. There we go. Ah, dang it. Okay, so then this is what we do here is we get rid of this layer, unlock, delete. Yes, you are. You are a good kitty. I'm grabbing my mouse like that's what I'm using on my iPad. No, that's not what we need. So there we go. Pretty good. So then we will, nope, not gallery. Dang it. Share as a PNG. There it is. Oh, good, because I actually labeled that one. Just moving this to my folder where it goes, and we'll add this to our emotes here. Watch, this one will get approved right away. Yeah, that one got approved right away, so I don't know, man. Whatever. Hang on, I gotta... Okay, well, let's see if this works. Okay, that's not updated, so... Yeah, I don't know how quickly that refreshes on the Twitch side of it, but according on my dashboard, it should be good to go. Okay, I can do 2 more. Okay. Forgot what I was going to do here. Yeah, okay. So, got too many screens to look at. Whoops. All right, let's minimize that. So there's another example here, some emotes I can use because through the Pando thing. Let's see, I'm trying to find, not pick an animated one because I'm not doing animated stuff. Yeah, so. I wonder, let's see, well, let me go to the Twitch side here. Okay, so it pops up, if I go to the actual Twitch site, I can do it. It's just not showing up on OBS. That might be like an OBS refresh thing or something. So there we go. I mean, it's tiny here, but if you're looking at the real Twitch chat, it'll be bigger, and I'm gonna probably resize that chat window on my overlay now that I know that's how the emotes look. Just make it bigger, especially on when I'm doing the iPad stuff, because I have way more real estate than when I'm doing gaming on the Switch. Okay, so we can. Thank you, Nightbot. Okay, let's see here. So I can do two more. So we did a. Dang it! I'm using my mouse to look at stuff on my iPad on the Mac screen. Okay, so let's go back here. So we got kind of a generic duh one, and we got an LOL. Let's see. I've already been going an hour. Okay. So we'll duplicate this one. So this is how I, behind the scenes stuff, this is how I name my files. It's super handy, especially when you're doing this sort of stuff, where you're generating a lot of files, and it helps me find like what the most recent thing is, or a previous version or whatever, and just, it's a holdover from my webcomic days when I had to name the files like that, so the website would display them correctly in the right order and all that kind of stuff. And it's just a good habit to get into if you're managing a lot of files. So we'll do now, let's see, let's look at let's see what they have for examples here. Let's see, they got like a hi. Okay, we could do that. We did an LOL. We did like a generic like duh thing. Let's see here. This looks like like a hi and a love. So okay, we could do those as the next two. That'll work. So this will be hi. Okay, so we gotta clear this, unlock, clear, nope, unlock, clear, sketch. I'll put the background back on for now. Lost my blue I was using. Whatever. It's good enough. There we go. Okay. Checking things real quick here. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do a high, HI, not HIGH. Maybe later for that one, but we're gonna do like a high thing, like waving high sort of thing. Actually, you know what? Let's do this first. We'll do well, yeah, that's still text. So we'll do that just to kind of give me a reference there for letters. So if you're just joining, I'm drawing emotes for my channel. These are for emotes at the follower level. So anyone who follows will get access to these. I'm not able to do like subscriber ones yet because I'm not affiliate yet. So, but when I get to that level, then I can make more. So at the moment, I can just do 5 free emotes for followers. So I can think once I upgrade my level, then I can do more things. So, but as I'm learning now, when you get emotes from one person, you can use them all over the place. So that's also cool. Didn't realize that at first. Just so, yeah, Pixel. I know. It's because no one's chatting. Okay, so this little dude's gonna be saying hi. Okay, so that's good. We'll lock that. Ink this. So the good thing about keeping these simple is I can, do them real quick, and we can't really do super complex. Actually, I'm gonna do the letters first. I can't do really super complex drawings because they won't show up well. So, oops, that's right. We're doing this. Okay. So as I said before, I don't normally really use the line straightening thing. It's not my style per se, but for this simple kind of text stuff, I think it's a good idea. Okay. That's all right. Lock that. Lock your layers, kids. Always lock your layers. All right. So, that's what I want, right? Yep, that's where I am. Okay. Just see how this looks. All right. We'll try it. Just don't like... Start finger painting. Don't want that. Actually, it's... Oof. So a few months ago, and you'll probably have to go back to my YouTube channel, my Daniel J. Hogan YouTube channel to see this, but on one of the streams I talked about how I switched to a metal tip for my Apple Pencil. It's supposed to like mimic like a ballpoint pen, and it's definitely helped me a lot. I've always kind of struggled. I don't know if that might be too extreme in a word, but had issues with the default tip on the Apple Pencil. I didn't really seem to have a good feeling with it. But this has definitely has more of a real world feel to it. And it's combined with the here, I'll grab the link. Actually, I don't know what. Nah, never mind. Yay, emotes. Hi, Jam Cats. Yeah, you should go back and rewind. I was showing off some of yours. As examples, because I didn't have any yet of my own to show. But I was showing some of yours. Hi, Goose and Jonesy. Okay, good. Goose and Jonesy are able to use the... Yes, it's not showing up in my OBS chat for some reason, but if you go to if you're on the actual Twitch chat, the one of the ones I uploaded that got approved right away, the LOL one, works. The first one I uploaded is pending approval. I don't know why. It's whatever. But yeah, so Jam Cats, I was showing off some of your emotes earlier. But yes, so we're having fun. We're just we're drawing some silly emotes. It's my first time doing it, but it's fun. It's an easy way for me to kind of get back into some digital drawing. I might need to... David. Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, I don't like how that looks. Let's try it again. I suppose I should probably have a tail, huh? No. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, so that's good. See, the good thing about this is I can shrink it down on screen, and yeah, it's good enough. Sorry, just adjusting. Been sitting for an hour. I should probably stretch. Okay. I will say, I know you guys don't get to hear this, but just me having... Yes, Pixel, you're a good kitty. Thank you. That's one of the idle things that triggers every so often. Anyway, just having the music for me to listen to while doing this has definitely helped keep me awake, and it's just simple piano music. Because I think if it was like more energized stuff with singing, I wouldn't be able to talk and do this at the same time. Okay. Lock that layer. And then we're going to do our fill trick again. Let's try to find like the most obnoxious color I can find. Good enough. And then we'll disable the background layer. And then we'll start coloring. Oh. So I would obviously like to have some sort of music that everyone can listen to, but I don't know how I can do that yet without risking copyright strikes. And I don't want to worry about that, so I've thought of just making some of my own like loop type stuff in GarageBand and just having that playing in the background. But I would have to have like a variety, because I know I would get tired of hearing the same loop repeated over and over and over again for 2 hours. But in the meantime, this is a good compromise. Like, I at least can listen to something to help keep me alert during this. It's not an issue when I'm playing Stardew Valley, obviously. Oh, okay. Jamcat says, learn you have to set up a different audio channel so the music doesn't show up in the VODs. Okay. So it would go out on the live stream, but not... Yeah, that's how I feel about a lot of this stuff. I start doing it, and then I get 30% of the way into it, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. So yeah, now that you mentioned that, Jamcats, I do remember I like months ago watched a YouTube about that. So I guess that's like one of those gray areas where it's okay when it's going out live, but it's not okay on the VOD. Yeah, audio is a big part of it. Your audio settings have been all over the place. Yeah, that can be a real pain. It doesn't matter. The fun thing is, if I wanted to, like next month, I could because once I upload these to my library, like I can add them and remove them from the slots I have for the follower levels. So like if I wanted to do a holiday version of one of the, or just make some sort of holiday emote, I could slot it in. You know, if I had done this a month ago, I could have done stuff for Halloween, but whatever. Okay, let's do this one. Nope, stop it. Yeah, but I do remember watching something about you have different audio tracks, and I'll have to revisit that. Oops, dang it. Maybe I gotta change those idle settings on Pixel. I think I actually lowered them to the lowest, which is like 15 minutes or something, where it'll pick between them. And all right, that's good. Let's clean up this. So this is why you do this colored background, to help you notice spots you miss more. Because if it was white, I might have noticed it, but also I'm using white in the piece. So whoops. Yeah, for a reason I can't get the crazy intense. It's a color profile thing. I can't get the crazy intense background colors I would get for when I was doing this in like Clip Studio Paint, which is fine. It's all right. Okay, go back to this. I know there's like all kinds of ways to like drop color in too and stuff, but I just kind of enjoy manually doing it. There you go, Jam Cats. Good job. Glad the emote is working for you. Okay. All right, that's good. So then we'll just go and we will delete that background. Oops. Oh, right. It's because the sketch is showing. Oh. Dang it. There we go. Okay. So we will okay, just bear with me as I airdrop this over to my Mac Mini here. And I'll upload to Twitch. And we'll see if it pops up or not for you. Okay, looks like that one is not pending approval, so it should be ready to go if anyone wants to try it out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna close out my OBS chat window and then re-add it and see if that kind of refreshes it. Nope, still not showing up for me here. That's weird. If I go to the actual Twitch, it might be just a, I don't know, it could be anything. Like if I go to the actual Twitch, where's my stream manager? Yep, see, Goose and Jonesy already got it. Okay, it's not showing up here for me either. It just must be a whatever. Good job, Goose and Jonesy, thank you. Okay, so then we'll do okay, yeah, duh. That's a good point. I didn't refresh the page. There it is. It's working. Yay. All right. So what should I do? Let's see. I could do a love. Yeah, that seems I'm just looking at what the generic ones they have. So they have like good game, which, you know, I don't really need that. Hi, I got that. Hype. I could do that, but I got a LOL and I got a love. I guess we'll do a love one. That'll be easy. Okay, so sorry, I'm just playing around. Okay, so let us select, duplicate, rename, LOVE. Okay, clear, unlock, clear, unlock, clear, all right, unlock, clear. No, not fill layer, dang it. Clear. I feel like I'm doing a oh, see, that's one of the idle things I came up with. Anyway, it feels like I'm doing the defibrillator thing. Clear. Sorry. Anyway, let's get back to this here. Draw that, sketch, okay. Turn the background back on. Okay, all right. Just gonna see what other people are doing for kind of get an idea. All right. Not that I want to copy other people's ideas, but just kind of see what the vibe is. Let's do this. Thanks for stopping by, Jamcats. Appreciate it. Man, I don't think I like that. Cheat a bit here. Okay, well, that'll work. Lock it. Let's ink it. Ugh, just cannot draw hearts tonight. Getting there. I don't like that. There we go. That looks a little too suggestive. Dang it. Oops. Okay, whoops. All right. All right. Lock it. Don't have to worry about the text layer, so let's just delete that layer. Let's do our fill thing again. Sketch can go away. Actually, hang on. Before I forget, do this. Add some little teeths. All right. Lock it. Close. Come on. Okay, this will be the last one I can do and upload for followers. Oops. Oh well. Whatever. I am glad I did this on stream instead of just quickly doing them before I started tonight. It was like a duh moment for me. It's like, oh yeah, right, I should do that on stream. Yeah, whatever. It's Sunday. It's been a long day running errands and stuff. Went to Costco, you know, as one does. We only go like once a month. We're not there like every week. We just go there once a month, load up on stuff that, you know, lasts us the month or whatever. Although I do always go to the cafeteria and get, lately now I just get their frozen coffee latte thing, their frozen cold brew, whatever it is. It's good. It's my special treat for when we go there once a month. Okay. Let's clean up some of those edges. Ah. Just trying to find a good color for the heart. The hearts. Yeah, let's do something a little more red. That looks more orange though. I think if I did this, yeah, so that works. You can do the thing where like you outline it and then it'll, where was I? Okay. Ah, dang, grab my mouse again. I don't need to do that. Let's delete that layer, turn off the background layer. All right. PNG. Okay. Let's go to Twitch, upload it. Where are we? Open slot. Okay, that one should be ready to go. Let's see here. I'll try it. Refresh my chat here. Yep. There we go. Cool. I could actually do one more. Let's see. I had the photo one of me. And I could just, let's see. Thanks, Goose and Jonesy. Good work. Yeah, I definitely got to resize my chat thing here on this overlay. Let's see. All right, what else could I do here? Let's see what other people got, just to get ideas. Surprise, could do something like that, like a shocked face. Just looking at these other ones, good ideas. I like this one, but I can't do animated stuff yet. Or maybe I can. No, I don't know. Whatever. All right, that's a rabbit hole I don't need to fall down right now. Yeah, we'll do one more here. We'll figure it out. Okay, duplicate. Well, I'm glad this worked out as easily as it did. I really didn't know how this was going to go, but thankfully it's been no issues. So yeah, so that's what it looks like when you get rid of your ink layer. Turn that back on, that back on. Okay. Do like a shocked face here. That. Do those airplane ears. Playing around here too. I don't normally do this kind of stuff, but might as well see what I can. It's a little better. Might be better. Let's see here. Freehand. Let's do this. Let's lock that. Go to ink. Let's see here. I'm gonna. Oh, that was way too thin. shake it up, try a different pen here. Okay. Good enough. All right, good enough, good enough. Time for color. Let's add our fill layers so we don't, our fill layer is not a good name for it, but our, you missed a spot layer, I guess is what I would call it. No, that's right. Okay. Just checking something real quick here. It's weird. What's that doing? All right. Anyway, I'm just curious how some stuff looks on the actual Twitch site. Anyway, back to this. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Yep. Let's lock this. Okay. So this green layer is going to get deleted. This is just to help me not forget, or help me with coloring. It's a trick I picked up many years ago in my webcomic days. An artist I followed on Twitter at the time, back when Twitter was, you know, fun, not the cesspool of the universe. They posted about how they did that to like help them with coloring. You want to make it a color you're not using. And in my like Photoshop and then Clip Studio days, I was able to make it like a more intense like neon color, which I can't really seem to do here, but it's fine. So Tuesday, I'm doing a excuse me, special bonus live stream. I'm gonna do Stardew Valley in the afternoon. I'm thinking 2 o'clock-ish. And then Wednesday will also be Stardew Valley at my usual time at 7 p.m. Eastern. Still figuring out the good balance between, you know, I want to do art stuff, but also I do like the Stardew stuff. The Stardew stuff's getting me the views, especially on TikTok and YouTube and stuff with the shorts I share. So okay. Let's do the whites. Actually, you know what? Let's shake it up here. Oops, too much. What was I doing for... Okay, you're right. That's right. Oops. Like that, this color. Not that it matters that much. Okay. Ah! All right. Unlock. Delete. Unlock. Delete. Okay. So then we're gonna share PNG, airdrop it. Let's put this where it's got to go on my Mac Mini, and then I'll upload to Twitch. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, once I can get subscribers, I can. I still don't know why the first one I did still is pending approval. Everyone I've done since then has been fine. like instantly gets approved. Okay. Just gonna check something here. Okay, and let's do a refresh. Yep, there it is. All right, cool. Oh, dang it. All right, so let's do a quick review. If anyone's... So we did, this was our what reaction. And if you're a follower, these are free for you to use. Like once you become a follower, you instantly have access to them. So by all means, give me a follow so you can use them. Then we have, can I zoom in the screen? This is the love one. Come on. This is the high. There's an LOL one. And this is the one that's not been approved yet for some reason. I don't know why. Of all the ones I've done tonight, it's the only one that's pending approval. Thank you, Goose and Jonesy. I don't know the rhyme or reason behind that, but hopefully by Tuesday afternoon when I do my bonus Stardew Valley live stream in the afternoon, it'll be ready, and hopefully by Wednesday when I usually do my usual Stardew Valley at 7 o'clock Eastern PM, it'll be available there. Okay, well, I think I'm going to call it good for tonight since I'm going to be streaming again Tuesday and Wednesday. And Tuesday I'm definitely going to try and, because I'm going to do it in the afternoon, I'm going to try and go a little longer than normal. See if we can get past that 3-hour mark just for the heck of it. See how it goes. Which is super easy to do when you're playing Stardew Valley. It's not that difficult. I'm going to kill my music over here so I can concentrate on wrapping up. So thank you for coming by and watching. If you're a follower, you have access to these emotes right now. And if you want access to them, give me a follow and you will be able to use them. And I believe you can use them wherever on Twitch. And at some point, I'll make more. Once I have access to getting subscribers and stuff, I can make more to add for them. And who knows, maybe I'll experiment with animated stuff, but we'll see. One thing at a time. But this was fun. This was went well. Looking forward to some Stardew though on Tuesday and Wednesday, because that's always fun. So please come check that out. So make sure to... Oh, I did have that. Let's see, is that working? Is my stream thing working? I guess that doesn't do anything. It just kind of... Sorry. Playing with my stream deck here. Why aren't you working? Come on, man. Whatever. Do it the old-fashioned way. Check out the Discord. That's where all my updates about what I'm streaming and schedule changes go first. And this is where you can find all my links to everything else. I'm Daniel J. Hogan on TikTok and YouTube, and here obviously on Twitch. I'm Daniel J. Hogan Art on Instagram. And yeah, so thank you for swinging by. I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight, but I'll be back, like I said, Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. I'm thinking probably like 2 o'clock this Tuesday Eastern time for Stardew Valley. Just, kind of mid-late afternoon. See how that goes. And then Wednesday will be my usual 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Please use the emotes. Have fun. This was fun. It was good to kind of shake the dust off and do some digital simple things like this for a change. And yeah, I will, let's see here. Where's my, okay, there we go. Sorry, playing around with Stream Deck stuff again. I added some new buttons. I'm trying to figure out if they all work or not. Which apparently they are. Okay, so that's cool. Yeah, I don't know why this one is the only one of the ones I did that got flagged for pending approval on Twitch. Is it because the eyes kind of look like boobs? Is that why? Is that what we think? Maybe? I don't know. But literally, these other 4 were immediately approved and are available right now. So I don't know what that's all about, but Twitch has its own weird quirks. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up tonight. I know I'm rambling. Sorry, long day and all that. I'll see you Tuesday afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern for Stardew Valley, and then Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, more Stardew Valley. We'll be back this coming. Just doing some mental math in my hand. This coming Sunday, again for art stuff. Figure out what that'll be. Maybe it'll be more drawing from memory, or maybe I'll want to draw more stuff for Twitch. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, this was fun, and I'm looking forward to people using them. And yeah, go ahead and use them, and I will see you later. Did I do this right? No, I didn't add a no. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.